All right, good morning team. Let's get moving for our therapy class today. We'll do a little bit of a warm up on the spot. We'll do some full body squats, reaching up to the ceiling, coming down. Now you can bend your knees or you can just send your bottom back and reach down to the ground. So you're doing either a nice deep squat or sending your bottom back, less flexion in the knees, just to keep moving through. So today, team, we have a round of 8 exercises. We've got them in a little mini circuit of 2. We'll do that for a minute as a warm-up round and then repeat for a shorter round 3 times. And then we have a little blast at the end. Let's do another 2, another 1. Let's take a big long leg reach. Reach your leg in front, getting a stretch through the back of the leg. Guys, you can take some circles with the arms. Whoops. Get your arms and legs right. It's opposites here. Early morning. Good team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's bring those hands behind the head if they're comfortable there, and elbow towards knee. So really crunch the knee up towards your chest. Good team. All you're going to need for today is a little bit of space, your crab band if you have it, and you could do with some smaller handheld weights if you have them, or maybe just some cans of beans like I'm going to use. 3, 2, 1. Good. Big deep breath, legs wide, arms up. Drop the hands down, soften into the knees. We'll drop a shoulder in. So gently press the knees out, drop in one shoulder at a time. Look over the opposite. Good, keep moving side to side. Good team, just keep the knees soft. No need to go too deep here. Beautiful, 1 more each side. Good, bring the weight to the heels, slowly roll on up. Bring the hands to the shoulders. We'll take some circles behind the body with the elbows. Also, if this doesn't feel good for you, Karina, maybe just some circles out like this. Yeah, just do what feels good. Just get a bit of movement through the upper body. And then go in the opposite direction. Good team. And then hold steady through the legs. Take a twist from the waist. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we'll take your left leg behind your right. Same arm comes up and over. Press your hips to the side. And switch. Right foot behind left. Up and over. You could be bending your arm here. Just go as deep as you like. A couple more each side. Looking for that side body length. Good team. Good. 1 more each side. All right, give the shoulders a nice big roll. Feel free to grab a drink, and if you need to grab those pieces, those bits of equipment, do that now. So it's a crab band. And if you've got some handheld weights or cans, you're welcome to have them. We do have a skier swinging today, so you might remember this one from the studio. So we could do it with 2 little handheld weights, or we could do it with a kettlebell. If you do have a kettlebell, we can do our swing as well, kettlebell swing. All right, so our first one, guys, is going to be with the band around ankles. And we're going to do a crab walk, but we're adding in a pulse and a lift. So you can omit the pulse. Just wait for Brooke to get back. Hey, Brooke. So let's pop the band around ankles. We want to keep the tension in the band, so make sure there's a bit of a pull in the band. Hinge at the hips, squeeze your bottom, and then take your side steps. So 3 steps here, and then pulse For 3, Brooke, you can keep these out, and then your side leg raise. So get the abductor there, and then side to side, 3 steps. Pulse is optional, 3 pulses, and then your raise. Cool, so that's your number 1, guys. Number 2 is a good old burpee, but we're going to add in a mountain climber. So a couple of options to do this, all the way to the ground. You're reaching up, walking, stepping or jumping into your high plank, mountain climber, 2 each side, and then stepping or jumping. So if you're jumping, you're up, jump, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can be doing this on a bench, same thing on a bench. Could also be doing it if you just don't want to have that weight on your arms. You could be doing it onto your bottom and then bringing your knees to your chest. So it's a jump and then 4 knee to chest. How does that sound, team? Questions with those 2? Cool. So guys, first round we do slowly for 1 minute. We're warming up the body. It's for almost a minute. And then we have 3 shorter rounds that we just pump through really nice and quickly. So I'll get you started. We're coming on in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your crab walks, guys. Well done, team. Good. So you're choosing if you're with or without pulse. Good work, team. You're going to keep that tension through the back of the legs the whole way here. That's how we keep the bottom nice and engaged. Remember that pulse is optional. If you're not flexing through the knees, just keep it out, keep soft. Good. It's going to challenge your balance a little bit as we come over to the one side. Good work. Well done, team. Nearly there. And time. All right, team, set up for your variation of your mountain climber to your burpee to mountain climber. Make sure you've got that space ready. Take a big deep breath, and we're coming on in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good work, team. Always when you jump out or when you land in your high plank, you want to be really zipped in through the navel. So your lower back's not sagging. There's a sense of real strength. 30 seconds, guys. Well done. Great, team. 20 seconds. Great work. Last 10 here, guys. And time. Well done. Just like that. That's your first little circuit. We take that straight back into 3 rounds now of 30 seconds each. So shorter rounds, 25 seconds each actually. We're going 25 seconds, short break in between. So you move really quickly. Just know with your band, you're gonna whip it off really quickly, come straight into your mountain climber and burpees. Coming on in 5, team. 3, 2, 1, your crab walks. I should say too, always with crab walks, you can also be just omitting the band. You can do it without. It's just going to add that lovely bit of extra resistance and keep your bottom really fired up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on straight down. Get ready. Big deep breath. Coming on in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Good work, team. 10 seconds here. Short bursts. So the purpose of this is to give you that energy. You can burst through it. Keep your form. Beautiful, guys. Well done. 2 more full rounds like that. Come back to your crab walk. Here we go. Good work, team. Keep your breath nice and steady throughout. Big, deep breaths. Good stuff. 6 seconds here. Well done. Shimmy out of your band. Set up. Burpee. Here we go. Good stuff, team. Fantastic. Good. Use this time. Use your energy. 6 seconds. Get you all started for your weekend. Fantastic. Well done, team. Just one more round like that. Nice short bursts. Give it what you can. Have a little drink break after this. And we go. Good stuff, team. Last 8 seconds. Well done. Fantastic. All right, last one for your burpee. Shimmy out of the band, go for it. 25 seconds. Go strong, go hard, but keep it safe. And we're on. Well done, team. "12 seconds, this is it, keep it up." Beautiful work, guys. We have just 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Grab yourselves a little drink, wipe off your sweat. We get ready for our round 2. This one, guys, okay, we have an option to be on your forearms in a plank position, or we can roll over. Well, there's a couple of options on the ground. It's a bird dog variation in a plank. So if you're in your plank, you're on knees or toes, and then you're taking an arm reach. Option is to take the opposite leg. It's quite challenging. Your body has to really stabilize you to keep you in one place. You could be doing this on knees. You could be rolling over, so this might be good for you if you're not on your wrists, on your forearms, into a dead bug. And it's the opposite of a dead bug. So belly pulls in, belly presses down to spine, knees are over hips, and then arms above the shoulders, extending one leg and opposite arm. Only going as low as you can maintain the navel connection to the back. So we don't want to arch into the back. So it doesn't matter how low you go, as long as you've got that connection between the belly. So that's your number 1, opposite arm leg reach. And number 2, jump on up to stand. You might know this from yoga, it's a warrior 3. So we balance on one leg. For this first minute, I'll tell you at halfway when to switch legs. So you bring the weight to your left leg, soften into the left knee, send the right leg back. And we want to hinge forward. So we want to resist rounding here, lengthen out the tailbone. And we're going to crunch the knee in towards the chest. You work with your balance here. You can be tapping the foot down and crunching through. You can be keeping that leg up the whole way. If you need a little bit of support for your balance, feel free to hold on to something. We want to get that crunch in the belly when we're down. How does that sound, team? Okay, cool, guys. We'll start with our 1 minute on. So come on down onto the mat. Coming on in 5 seconds. Your opposite arm leg reach, plank or dead bug. Well done, team. If you're finding in your plank, it's really challenging, you can always just do your arm like a arm reach and then add in the leg as you go. With your dead bugs, guys, well done, keeping your belly pressing down really strong. Good work. Fantastic, guys. And if you're on one side, you're changing sides. Good work, team. 20 seconds coming up. Well done, team. Just 8 to go. Come on up. 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, set yourself up. If you need a little bit of balance, go for it. Let's start on the left leg, soften into the left knee, squeeze that butt cheek. So we want to stabilize that hip. Send the right leg out and then crunch in your balancing here. Once you've got your balance, you can go nice and fast with the arms and knee. Good work, team. Now you want to keep your chest really open here too. And notice if you round your back, try to open up your heart. Good work, guys. And get ready to change sides, change legs. Good work, team. Nearly there, team. Last 10. Good. Keep that balance, squeezing into the standing leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, team. Beautiful. We get to do that 3 more times, shorter rounds. I'll just let you know with that, the balance with the Warrior 3. Just one more option for you to do is to come up in between. So rather than being here, if you're curling a little bit here, I'd rather you be a little bit more open heart. And if that, what you can do there is just come all the way up to stand, because that can help to just keep you nice and spacious here. So your options are here, or you could be coming all the way up. You choose. All right, team, let's start for our shorter rounds. Coming on down and starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Brooke's freestyling again. You're good there, Brooke? Brooke, you know I love your freestyle, so it's all good. Coming up for your warrior variation. Left leg standing here, guys. So left leg. Don't be afraid to use something to hold on to. If you want to shimmy close to a wall, totally cool. What we're looking for here is the standing leg to be really quite fired up. Well done, team. Beautiful. Come on down to the mat. Your variation. Good work, guys. Good. Opposite arm and leg reach. Beautiful. 20 seconds. Beautiful, team. Come on up. Bring your weight to your right leg. Good, team. How open can you be in the heart here? Well done. 6 seconds. Coming up. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Come on down to your mat. Well done. Home stretch here. Great work, team. Now check your navel feels really, really super glued down towards your spine. Feeling very supported in your back here. 10 seconds. Cool, guys. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's take your last balance. I'll shout out halfway when to change. Start on your left leg. Good. Good, guys. And change. Fantastic, team. Just like that, second round done. All right, feel free to grab a drink. Let me talk you through our next little series. We'll use our band again for this one. The band's going to be around the ankles. Option for the second one to have your weights handy. For our in-outs, these are in-out squats or steps. So keep the band around the ankles. And you can be stepping. So big wide squat and stepping in, but you don't want to lose the tension in the band. So keep the tension, the big step out, smaller step in. You can be jumping this out. If you're doing that, you'll soften the knees. And if you're not taking the knee flexion, definitely no jumping, just hinge at the hips and keep it like a little tap out side to side. So if you're not flexing in the knees, you're just going to hold, hinge at the hips, tap out side to side. So notice here, I'm not dropping in the knees, just hinging. Okay. Then your number 2 is a skier swing. So you can just keep the band on so you don't need to shimmy in and out of it. But this is a hinge shape. So we're sending the bottom back rather than dropping into the knees. And we've got the arms coming up towards shoulder height, maybe a little above. And then with an open chest, we send the hips back, arms fly behind. Power up through the bum to come up. So weights here are good, like 2, 3, 4 kilos kind of thing if you have them. Otherwise, you'll just be using a bit of momentum and getting a nice strong rhythm and really engaging your bottom. So you're going to keep your whole bottom hamstrings tight, engaged the whole time. So in your belly as well. So everything's working, nothing sort of soft. All right, team. Looks like we're ready to go. 1 minute on for that first round. Coming on in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your in-out variation, guys. Good. So you can be stepping, you can be jumping, you can be tapping. Well done. Good work, guys. Oh, there's Dudley the dog. Hi, Dudley. Cool, guys, 25 seconds here. And keep that tension through the bottom whole time. Good. If you're not jumping, just go nice and fast. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Set up for your skier swing. Weights or no weights here. And we want to keep that open chest, hinge at the hips, soften to the knees. And we swing. And you're keeping the tension in the bottom, pressing through the heels. Good, and resist any rounding here. So as you come down, I'd rather you stay upright with an open heart than go all the way down. So you can stay a little upright. I want you to keep your bottom engaged the whole time. Good work, team. 25 seconds coming up. Good work, well done. Go, keep your chest super proud, shining your heart through. 15 seconds. Good, keep your bottom engaged. It's just that hinge shape from the hips. Good stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice one. All right, team. Keep that band on because we're going to use that again if you're using it, and then you can just keep that on the whole time. We come on in 5 seconds. Now shorter rounds. In 3, in 2, in 1. Any outie variation. Good work, team. Ten seconds, nice and quick. Well done. 25 seconds in your skier. I don't think I said it again, but if you do have a kettlebell, you're welcome to do a kettlebell swing here instead. If you're using weights in the hands, you're keeping them really controlled. So no kind of flying, even though there's that bit of momentum, still moving with great control, especially the bottom as we come up, belly. Well done. Any outies? Good team, well done. You might even find that it's harder to stay low and move slowly than it is to jump. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Well done, team. Skier swing, halfway through this little set. Open heart, guys. Power the bottom to come up. Good work, team. And that's your time. One more round. We are so close. Last round of any outies. Fantastic, team. Last 15 seconds to go. Last 6. Well done, guys. All right, take your last skier swing. Doing great. That's it, guys. Well done. Last 10 seconds. Good. How strong can you be in your bottom? Well done. Beautiful, guys. Grab yourselves a drink. Shimmy out of your band. All right, so the last one here, guys, is against the wall. Well, it's a wall sit, or if you don't have a wall handy, you'll be doing a squat hold. But definitely a wall if you're working on being mindful of your knee flexion. One thing I forgot to add is that for this one, you are welcome to have something between your knees to squeeze, especially good for the VMO, which is that little muscle we want to protect around the knee joint. So if you do have something like a cushion or anything you can squeeze, that will ideally allow your knees to be around about that hip width apart and squeeze into your cushion or your blanket. That's going to allow you to be in this shape here. So if that feels okay for you, if you're not going deep into your knees, just come out of it, but really focus on the squeeze. You're going to really squeeze the knees together. So it's going to work those VMO muscles. Good for running and stuff. And then, guys, option to have a weight or no weight, and you'll bring the arms out in front and then overhead. So if you have handheld weights, you're welcome to have that. And then your second one, number 2, is a squat with a tap or a hinge with a tap. So it looks like this. So either way, we're in a little bit of a hinge. So rather than dropping into the knees, let's just hinge forward, and we tap the foot back and we bring the knee to the chest. We tap it to the side, we bring it to the chest. So it's like a little runner's lunge variation, side, knee to chest, back, knee to chest. What we're looking for here is this bottom engaging, soft knee, weight transfers forward, weights in the heel. So up, tap back, up, tap side, up. When we're squeezing the knee up, we're squeezing the chest, the belly. Cool, guys. Last one. Come on over for your wall set, and we'll take that longer set just for the first one to warm up. Coming on in 5, 3, 2, 1. So if you've got that something to squeeze between your knees, go for it. And you can be having something a weight at your chest or just your arms here. It doesn't seem like too much with the arms, but when you've done a whole minute of it, it's good to just keep the blood flowing there. Good. Wherever you are, you're squeezing that, whatever you have between your knees. Because I want you to really focus on that VMO muscle. Good work, team. If you've got a weight, it really adds in the challenge. Fantastic, team. Squeeze those knees. Good. Squeeze the block. 8 seconds. Well done, team. Let's set up for that. We'll stay on the same side for half. I will tell you when to change. So 30 seconds with your left foot grounded. Soften the left knee. Tap the right foot back. Knee to chest. Out to the side. Knee to chest. So you're staying low, but the chest is open. No rounding the spine here. Weights in the standing heel so that we can feel the left glute engage. If you do feel that even this knee flexion isn't great, you can use something to hold on to. Straighten out through the leg. Focus on the crunch and the pace. Well done, team. Good stuff. Change sides. Good work, team. 15 seconds. Last 10. Great stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we know where we're going, team. Have your stuff ready. Set up at the wall. Your 3 rounds to finish here.
Starting session.
In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Your wall sit variation. Squeeze the knees. Good, navel against the wall, pressing towards the spine. 8 seconds, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the knees. Beautiful. Set up with your left leg, your standing leg. Good, hinge, squeeze your bottom. Tap and crunch, tap and crunch. Great, team. Well done. Standing legs super engaged. Well done, beautiful, guys. And come back to your wall. Wall sit and squeeze those knees. Good, team, 15 seconds. Last 10. come on back to your right leg. Find your weight through the heel, hinge forward, tap and squeeze, tap and squeeze. Great stuff, guys. You're doing beautifully. You've got 8 seconds. Fantastic. Last one against the wall. Your chance to super strengthen your knees here. Squeeze into your cushion and go for it. Ten seconds, team. All right, guys, bring it to your left leg and I'll tell you when to switch. Set up, hinge, and tap and crunch. Good, and change sides. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. We have one little burst to finish off and then we're stretching away. Okay, guys, so all we're doing here is we have 3 minutes on the clock and we're moving as speedy as we can, always with good form. We've got jack variation. You can be doing your jumps, you can be doing your tap outs. Option to take the arms, like cross the body too. So 10 jacks of your choice, and then coming down onto your bottom, knees over hips or knees to the ground, arms overhead, opposite arm to opposite knee reach. So if you've got your knees over your hips, you're reaching the hand just to the outer side of that knee, so we're getting a bit of a side waist squeeze going on there. So 10 each side there, 10 jacks of your choice, and we just rotate through that just for 3 minutes. Your chance to go speedy as you like for these last few minutes. Okay, team, coming on here in 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, go for it, guys. Your jacks. 10 of everything in your own time. And when you're on the ground, your navel's working hard down to the spine. Ten each side here. You could also be keeping the knees to the ground, the feet to the ground, and just reaching to opposite side to side. And then when you've done your 10, you're straight back up. Your 10 jacks. Great team, well done. Just over 2 minutes to go. Fantastic team, well done. Good, wherever you're at, you're moving with beautiful, attentive awareness. Well done, guys. Guys, we have just over a minute to go. Well done, jacks. Your variation. Well done, team. Nice way to finish with a high, strong heart rate. Home stretch team, 40 seconds. Doing beautifully. Nice stretches coming. Go team, last 30 seconds to play with. Guys, just 15 to go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Session.
Well done, my friends. All right. Great, great set. Let's stretch you guys out. Brooke, are you sticking around or you're shooting off today? Go do some stretches for me in the shower. Cool. I'll see you soon. Karina, are you going to join me for a stretch? When you're ready, I tell you what, we'll come to the back of the mat and we'll do a little roll down from there. All right, so from the back of your mat, let's just dig down through the heels gently and draw the chin to the chest and start to round the spine, curling on in and rolling down really, really slowly, vertebra by vertebra, letting the hands slide down the shins. And then bring the weight towards the front of the feet and let everything hang out here. So you could maybe even grab opposite elbows or just let the hands dangle, give the head a shake out. And a nod. And if you want some movement here, you're bending into one leg as you straighten the other, and just keep moving side to side there. And feeling the opening through the back of the leg, up into the side waist. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good, let's make our way down. We'll come straight onto the bottom. And come onto your back, give your knees a nice big cuddle. And reach them in, take a rock side to side. And then we'll place the sole of the left foot down, reach the right leg up to the ceiling. Use your hands here to grab hold somewhere behind the leg and take some circles through that right ankle joint, circling clockwise. And then anti-clockwise, and then flexing forward and back. Good, and then bend into that right knee, place the ankle over the left. And if you'd like a little deeper stretch, if you're not feeling much here, go ahead and reach through and draw the left leg closer towards the body. If that's comfortable to clasp there, you can use your hands to grab behind the back of the leg, just under the knee on the shin. Or you could just use a little bit of muscular force to hold there too, if that doesn't feel great for your upper body. You can also use your left leg against a wall or a chair, so you can press your left heel against a support of something at home. We're looking for that nice, juicy stretch through the right hip. And we'll come into a twist from here. Keep the right ankle over the knee. Just place the left foot down and then take the arms out wide and gently drop the right foot down towards your left. So we're keeping the knees exactly where they are in terms of the cross, but just draw them both down to the left so the sole of your right foot plants on the ground. You could even use your left hand to gently press open the right knee towards the front of your room, the front of your mat. Or you could grab onto the right ankle and draw that a little closer to you. Looking for some kind of sensation through the outer right hip. Take 2 big deep breaths. And then coming through center, we'll take that to the other side. So keeping the cross where it is over the ankle, walk the left heel nice and close to the bottom. Maybe bring the bottom a little to the left side of the mat and then very gently drape both knees over towards your right. So this time we're looking for the stretch through the front of the left thigh. If that doesn't feel great through the left knee joint, you can take the right foot off the knee. See how it feels to just let it hover in space. And if you're looking for a little more, you could even draw the left heel closer to the bottom. Take another deep breath. Then gently unravel. Let's take a full body stretch in between. So extend the legs out in front. If it's safe for you to do so, take the arms overhead. Reach everything long away from each other. And then we'll set up for the second side. Bending up the knees, left leg to the ceiling. Option to take the hands behind the leg. Take some circles through the ankle joint, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And flexing forward and back. And then we'll go ahead and bend into the knee, taking our reclining pigeon. Reach through, if you did it to the other side, good option to do it here too. Taking that right leg closer to the chest. Finding a nice generous stretch through the left hip. Let's take one more deep breath. Good, and then taking that into our stretch over to the right. So drop the sole of the right foot to the ground. Keep the left ankle over the right knee. Just gently drape the left foot, keeping it where it is on the knee, and the right knee over to your right. Maybe using your right hand to grab onto the right ankle, keeping that grounded, or pressing the knee gently forward to the front. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. And walking the foot back through center. This time it's the right heel that nestles close to the right butt cheek, and then gently draping the knees over towards the left. Keeping the left ankle over the knee, seeing how that feels. Maybe drawing the right heel closer to the bottom. And if it feels better for you to release the ankle from the knee, feel free to do that. We're looking for the opening through the front of the right thigh. Take a final deep breath. And then gently releasing that knee, bring it through center, and then take that full body stretch again. Reaching the arms overhead if that feels good, the legs away from you. And then we'll wrap the knees up towards the chest, give them a nice squeeze. And we'll take just a traditional twist where both knees land gently over to the left. We'll try to keep the upper body connected to the mat here, so the right shoulder doesn't lift, stays grounded. Your palms can be facing up alongside the body, outstretched at shoulder height. Gaze straight ahead or maybe over towards the extended right arm. And draw the knees through center. Use a little bit of navel strength to come through and gently drape knees to the right. Find the spot for your gaze. And then come through center, release the soles of the feet to the ground. Walk the feet towards the width of the mat, gently drape the knees in together. And bring your hands onto your navel and just rest here. Final resting shape, a handful of deep breaths together. And letting your body integrate all of that movement. Invite your breath to become deeper and deeper. An option to join me in legs up the wall just for a brief hold here. Taking the legs up, the heels towards the ceiling so the joints stack the ankles over the knees and hips. Final deepest breath. And then let the knees draw into the chest, cuddle them in, gently roll to one side. Take a moment to transition, hold, curling in for a breath. And then gently press up. Come into your comfortable seat, close down our practice. Giving the shoulders a nice big roll up to the ears and slide them down the back. Let's do that again with a big sigh. Inhale. One more. With that, you can bring your hands to your heart. Give yourself this moment to thank your body for that beautiful movement, for carving out the time for yourself. And we can close. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste. All right, team. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Saturday.